It's me. Hi.
Hi.
It's Gar.
Jimmy and Nick.
I am the god.
I think we peaked and we have our little group of fans and we're good.
He allegedly raped 11 women.
The Japanese Bill Cosby. Cut that out.
Which would you pick for all the actors you've ever known on TV, movies, and other stuff? Would you pick to be the new Peter Parker since we're now getting
Gary Busey?
Pick that.
Gary Busey.
Who?
Jason Statham.
Gary Busey would be fantastic. He'd be like,
okay, let's get
Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
We need to beat Ultron.
I really want Logan Lerman, the kid from Fury. I think he'd be the shit.
Really?
That's a good choice. He was really good in Fury.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like Percy Jackson, Logan Lerman. I'm talking about motherfucking like in Fury. Like I feel like he can balance the vulnerability of Peter with the like comedic tones, and also he looks different from Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Like even though he's the same exact skin tone and hair, so like, you know, I think it'd be a good change of pace.
All right, I haven't seen Fury. Is that the same guy from Percy Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in Noah. Did you see that too?
No.
Does anybody have like a really weird? Because I've heard his name, Jimmy's Choice, a bunch of times, and I'm sure someone on here is going to have the O'Donnell or whatever kid, O'Diddle.
The guy from Maze Runner.
I've got an interesting choice for a Spider-Man.
Who?
I reckon we should have, like, it's going to sound a little strange, but we should have David Morrissey, the one who did the Governor in Walking Dead. Hear me out. No,
I don't want to hear you out.
Hear me out.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you out. He was a terrible actor.
Oh, no, he's a great actor. He's, like, only 50 years old, though.
David, no, hear me out. You gotta, hear me out. David Morrissey.
Alright, you got 1 minute.
David Morrissey, like, the driver David Morrissey, right? As Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099.
But he's not a Miguel.
Yeah, he's a British man.
That's like pretty far from a Miguel.
Like
his arm into brown face.
We make. Wait. Miguel O'Hara wasn't black, was he?
No, he's half Spanish, half Irish.
His name is Miguel.
Yeah. Well, it's Miguel and O'Hara.
Black. Yeah,
Miguel is a black name.
Miguel.
Why would Miguel be a black name?
Why is it so wrong with having David Morrissey as 2099 Spider-Man? What's wrong with that?
Because we've done movies before where white men played Mexicans and it didn't work out.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, alright, fine. Am I allowed to choose a less stupid option?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay, let's see here. Teenager type people. Who was that guy in the Theory of Everything?
Eddie Redmayne?
Yeah, him.
Oh, but he's really annoying.
What? I don't know who that is.
He was in Jupiter's Ascending.
Tatum?
He was in Les Miserables. Yeah, Channing Tatum.
I didn't see that either.
Asa Butterfield? The little kid?
Asa Butterfield would be a good one. I think he's old enough now.
I feel like he'd be...
He's the guy from Hugo, or kid from Hugo. And
I feel like he'd be too tiny. Like, I would feel so bad for him anytime he did, like, anything other than just cross.
Sophie, do you have a choice?
I don't really know. There's that Dylan O'Brien guy from Maze Runner. He'd be alright, but maybe an unknown. Like an unknown actor.
But what, you mean like in Superman Returns how they did the unknown?
Yeah, generally because I think...
quality of the film, but, you know.
Yeah, I quite liked Andy Garfield.
Yeah,
I was sad to see him go. He just fitted it perfectly.
I think we all agree that like Andrew was a great Spider-Man.
He was far leagues ahead of Tobey Maguire.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
And I love how like, everyone doubted him. Like when they first saw him,
I know.
Like, oh, they're getting this hipster fuck to play.
Yeah, like you had the people just like, oh well, he's not Tobey Maguire. Maguire is Spider-Man, and then we saw him in TASM. We thought, oh my god, he was actually pretty damn like comic accurate.
And that's why. Yeah, and when people are like, oh, Andrew is not doing the Peter Parker nerdy enough, I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like super socially awkward.
Yeah.
And that's what Peter is, especially in the Ultimate Universe, which is, I feel, what they were trying to go for.
Yeah, especially with TASM.
And, but somebody I would like to see, if they, I know they're not going to pick him, but, and I don't think you guys watched this show, Shameless, but, Jeremy White.
Oh, God. Do you mean American Shameless?
Yeah, I hate that.
I don't like American Shameless.
Wait, what's his name again?
Jeremy White. He doesn't look like Peter Parker, but either did really Andrew till he got the part. And he can bring that real serious moment and, you know, what Peter deals with, but he's really funny and quick like Peter is. And he's pretty young compared to Andrew Garfield, or obviously like Donald Glover, everybody wants to.
Yeah.
So I would think that'd be a good alternate, but I think for sure we're going to either get one of the two, the Percy Jackson kid or the Maze Runner kid.
Jeremy
White would make a good Spider-Man.
Hill.
Who?
The guy who is actually the Flash at the minute would be a great Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's because he reminds everyone so much of Garfield, though.
That's true.
Yeah,
but
he's the same height, you know?
Yeah, same height, build everything. It's like, why go and say, alright, Marvel now have the ability to make their own Spider-Man as they want, and then cast someone identical to Garfield.
But wouldn't you love that? Because like he's all like, yo, fuck you.
Then why not just keep Garfield? He's done a good job.
True. No, he's old.
Garfield said a bunch of shit to Sony, and Sony's like,
I think the real problem is that, like, even with his first 2 chances at Spider-Man, there was a lot of editorial interference with the scripts.
Yeah, there was.
Like, he's a real...
I think only really the second one. The first one would have been more highly regarded if it was the first Spider-Man movie ever made.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. If you put it compared to the first Spider-Man movie, it's so much better than the Sam Raimi movie.
Yeah.
It's just that it retreads the same shit.
And that's what a lot of people were annoyed about with Tassim, was that it was an origin story again, and it was interesting, but it wasn't different, and it didn't differentiate itself enough from the Raimi movies. I wanted something completely different, and it was just kind of slightly tweaked. Like, things felt a bit more dynamic, especially with, you know, the death of Uncle Ben in Tassim was a lot better than in the Raimi films.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was a lot more dynamic, a lot more believable than just, right, we're gonna go boxing, and oh, he's dead, but in Tassim, it was like, you know, you felt the actual, the consequence of Peter's arrogance and his just, you know, I can do what I want, fuck you kind of attitude actually bear down on him in a way that wasn't in the Raimi films. And that was an interesting aspect that would have only evolved with the 3rd, 4th, and then 5th movie that we are now never gonna get.